Namaste, myself Dr. K.K. Chaudhary, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women University. Subject Pedagogy of Biology, and today we will discuss the next topic, that is the problem solving method. The child is curious by nature. He wants to find out solution of many problems, which sometimes are puzzling even to the adults. The problem solving method is one which involves the use of process of problem solving or reflective thinking or reasoning. Problem solving method, as the name indicated, begin with the statement of a problem that challenges the student to find a solution. Problem solving is a set of events in which human being was ruled to achieve some goal, according to the Gagne. According to Ausubel, problem solving involves concept formation and discovery learning. According to the T.M. Risk, problem solving is a plan attack upon a difficulty or perplexity for the purpose of finding a satisfactory solution. Then, what are the steps in the problem solving method? The first, identifying and defining the problem. The student should be able to identify and clarify the problem. Problem that has been identified should be interesting, challenging and motivating for the students to participate in exploring. Second, analyzing the problem. Problem should be carefully analyzed as to what is given and what is to be found out. Given fact must be identified and expressed if necessary in symbolic form. Formulating tentative hypothesis. Formulating of hypothesis means preparation of a list of possible reasons of the occurrence of the problem. Formulating of hypothesis develops thinking and reasoning power of the child. The focus at this stage is on hypothesizing, searching for the tentative solution to the problem. Next, that is the testing the hypothesis. Appropriate method should be selected to test the validity of the tentative hypothesis as a solution of the problem. If it is not proved to be the solution, the students are asked to formulate alternate hypothesis and processed. And the last step is the verifying of the result or checking the result. No conclusion should be accepted without being properly verified. At this step, the students are asked to determine the result and substantiate the expected solution. Students should be able to make generalization and apply it to their daily life. Then there are some merits and the demerits of the problem solving method. Merits: this method is psychological and scientific in nature. It helps in developing good study habit and reasoning power. It helps to improve and apply knowledge and experience. This method stimulates thinking of the child. It helps to develop the power of expression of the child. The child learns how to act in new situations and develop group feeling while working together. The teacher becomes more familiar with the students and it develops analytical, critical, generalization ability of the child, and this method also helps in maintaining discipline in the class. Then the demerits: this is not suitable for lower class. There is a lack of suitable book and reference for the children. It is not economical. It is wastage of time and the energy. Teacher find it difficult to cover the prescribed syllabus. To follow this method, talented teachers are required. Mental activities are more emphasized as compared to physical activities. And at last, we can conclude that problem solving method can be an effective method for teaching in the hand of an able and resourceful teacher of the biology. This session is powered by Digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session, and if you have any problem or query, please mention in the comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you very